Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a pair of Regency short stays as a mock-up. I'm using this pattern from Redthreaded. And of course, starting out with putting the pattern on some regular cotton, making sure I get all the bits and pieces and making sure they're all on grain. After cutting out all of the pattern pieces, I am putting on all of the boning channels and the seam allowance and tracing where the triangles are going in. And here I did what I didn't do with my first stays mock-up. I remembered to trace on the back of the pattern instead on the back of the fabric piece. Here we have them all traced, boning channels and all. And now I am sewing where I'm going to put in the triangles. I'm sewing this so I can cut it, as you will see in a minute. This is going to help me put in the triangles. Here I'm cutting. Both the outer and the inner, because that's the same procedure for both. Now I am going to put in the triangles to create the right shape. So I'm just folding in where I sewed, and then pinning it to where I have traced a line on the triangle. Fairly simple. And here we have them all put in. Looks about right. Now I'm just sewing them as close to the edge as I can. And here we have them sewn in before I make the second row of stitches, as you can see here, and they already have a very good shape. And I forgot to film that I sewed the boning channels and put the boning in, so we're just going to skip that step. And here we have me putting on binding, which is extremely easy compared to an 18th century pair of stays. But putting in boning and making the boning channels wasn't hard at all. I just followed the lines that I made. And this is a fairly simple project, making a pair of short stays. Even if you are new at sewing, you just have to follow the instructions and give yourself the time to do it right. now with the binding on, and you can see they have a really good shape already. And this is just a pattern making this shape. And the binding on. And here we have the shoulder strap, just going to connect it to there. Now I'm just going to show you the shape from the other side. See, a good place for a pair of boobs. Now I'm poking the holes to make the eyelid holes. And again, I'm not using an awl. I am using my poker tool because there are too many layers of fabric for me to poke my knitting needle through. Here we have me sewing a little eyelet, and I'm using the same technique in all the eyelets. It's a button stitch that I'm using, and then a double threaded needle. I like making hand sewn eyelets, even though it takes a bit of time making them. And I would love to do an in-depth tutorial of how to make eyelets if you want me to. Just comment down below. I'm just poking through the knitting needle so you can see the shape. And here they are, done and on. Just look at that shape. I never thought I had boobs until I tried on a pair of short stays. Thank you so much for watching. This one was short and sweet as a pair of short stays. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Happy spooky season! Bye!